And we back with another one, Blue is Our City, Manchester City fan channel. And yeah, man, I had to do a video on this one, man. Sorry it took me longer to make the video. I'm over here in America. I don't know where you guys are watching from, but I'm living over here in the world of ESPN microtransactions, if you know what I mean. So, bro, we're going to get into this match, man. Manchester City lose in the FA Cup semifinal to Chelsea 1-0. And it was not a good day at the office for us. But before I get going, if you guys are liking the content, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and then most importantly, get at me in the comments, man. So, yo, let's get into this match today, man, because it just, like I said, was not a good day overall. And for a lot of fans out there, Manchester City fans, or, you know, people who wanted to see us win the treble, it just wasn't in the cards today, man. So let's kind of get into this match and where things went wrong. Well, obviously, we knew we were playing against a good team in Chelsea, a team that is making it further in the Champions League. We got another match against them coming up pretty soon in the league, and then we're facing them now again in the FA Cup. So, you know, we knew it was going to be a rough day at the office, man, but I wasn't expecting that, just being honest, man. It was like a terrible performance all the way around. So let's kind of start with the starting lineups. Obviously, Chelsea went into the match with fairly decent, you know, what they normally look like. But for us, we made a lot of changes, and I know it's going to be a lot of Chelsea fans out there giving us a lot of hell right now, but we did make mad changes. I'm not saying that as excuses, but we did make mad changes today. And at the end of the day, bro, Thomas Tuchel got a little bit of revenge on Pep Guardiola. I can't really say that I remember Thomas Tuchel beating Pep Guardiola before. I think this may be the first chance that, or the first opportunity he's actually won against Pep in a few matches, maybe 6, I think. But it just didn't happen, man. With the star lineup, I mean, obviously we knew we were playing some second-string players, man, but I don't think nobody expecting that. So I'm not going to really slate into the players too much with this particular competition because, honestly, I really do think that there was a bit of a competition fatigue all the way around. And some people may feel that's an excuse, but I'm just keeping it real. I think that this is like the 51st game that this team has played all year in Manchester City. And then, you know, some people are going to say, yo, Chelsea had an extra day of rest. I'm not going to even buy into that argument. I just think we played piss poor, and really when we look at the first half, essentially, I think, you know, Chelsea just had the better opportunities. They were able to move the ball through our midfield. They didn't look sloppy with the passing. They looked crisp, and I was really impressed with them, being honest. And I've always thought that Chelsea had the second best Premier League midfield, you know, out of all the teams. Obviously, we're first when we play our full strength squad, but I've always thought that Chelsea had the second best midfield, at being able to dribble, being able to pass. You know, I think that Man United, they're CDM away, and then they kind of play Pogba on the left wing, so I'm not really including them. And then obviously Liverpool has just had all those injuries, so I don't think we've really seen their midfield, but we really played against a team today that was just really comfortable, you know, pressing us, but then also dribbling out of the press against us. And, you know, like I said, I'm not going to really go into the players too much, but obviously there was some performances in there that were just garbage. Like, for instance, like, for the goal, man, I don't know what Steffens was thinking, man. I don't know what Zach Steffens was thinking, or what was on his mind, man. Because when he stepped out, he's in no man's land, and I'm saying to myself, yo, Zach Steffens, what are you doing right now? You're not really making a case for yourself, but at the end of the day, it just seemed like he just got caught in between two places, and, you know, that's a part of his learning process because, let's face it, he's not the #1 keeper, but if he strives to become the #1 keeper, he got to get stuff like that out of his head if he's going to displace or even challenge Edison for that matter. I personally, you know, I think that Laporte was the best player on Manchester City field today. I really think he was the best player. Everybody else just stunk up the joint for whatever reason. And I'm not going to really get into, I watch a lot of other fan channels. I watch ESPN, so they really going at Raheem Sterling. They going at Gabriel Jesus. They going at Mendy. You know, I just think that everybody had a bad game. Giles Cancelo was off today. You know, I mean, I expect him to do certain things offensively, but defensively, he always worries me. You know what I mean? And then we did see times where I think we went we looked a little bit better, if you will, with Gundogan came on and Foden came on. But, you know, with that being said, we still didn't win the game. So, you know, we just got to be a little bit better as a squad. So, and I can't really remember us either with no even real chances out there. So all around it was just piss poor. I think Pep's got some decisions he had to make. And some people are going to be mad that he did rotate the squad today. But at the end of the day, bro, I think he had to really rotate the squad because Pep knows one thing that we're not thinking about right now. Like, everybody's out there talking about the quadruple. Quadruple is the best case scenario. Yo, you want to know what the worst case scenario is? Have you ever thought to yourself, what happens if Manchester City just wins the Premier League? How you going to feel about that? And we don't win all 4 competitions. We just win 1 out of those 4. So, you know, Pep is probably thinking to himself that, yo, the league is not even wrapped up yet. So I'm not going to really go at the players. I'm going to make another video kind of touching upon that because obviously there's some things we got to talk about in that match. But I don't think Diaz even looked that bad. Diaz had a better game than a lot of other people, but you know, Ziyech could have scored twice. You know what I mean? He could have basically got a second goal due to something that Diaz did. So, you know what I mean? Like, Aymeric Laporte was the best player on the field, and that kind of really tells you everything you need to know. Hopefully, Kevin is not going to be out. I mean, I got the news that it doesn't look good, but Kevin didn't really have the best game either. With the corners, I'm like, yo, what the hell? What is he doing with the corners, man? He took like 3 corners, and I'm thinking to myself, somebody else need to be on the corners. But, you know, it just really wasn't working all the way around. And it just was that type of day. So at the end of the day, we're going to go again. And obviously the quadruple is gone, but there's still a treble opportunity in there of sorts. So Manchester City just got to put this one behind us and just keep going on and on. And I'm not really worried at the end of the day necessarily about this competition. That might be smug, but bro, we got business to do in the Premier League, and we got progression to keep doing in the Champions League. So City, just get the act together. First team squad. Let this be a lesson. Like, bro, these guys might not be performing, but we need to be on it next time we see each other when it's going to be against Villa. So we got to be on our job a little bit better. So hopefully the City can just turn it around and, you know, Chelsea get the win at the end of the day. It is what it is, but City, come on, we got to be better than that, baby. And I know we will be, man. So don't even stress about it because we're going to go out there and handle our business in the Premier League, but the trouble is still on, and we got to be able to raise up our heads and say, yo, this was not good, and let's just make this not so much of a continuous thing. So like I said, I'm not going to make this video too long, but at the end of the day, I will be back tomorrow, probably with a cup of coffee, to break down really how this match just turned out to be so awful of a day. So, y'all, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.